Hello friends, welcome to another deck profile. We got a well-known face throughout the UK player base.
Yeah.
We got Finn Bakewell here, who's second place, and he's one of the Leicester local as well. You got second place with Pendulum.
Yeah.
There's Pendulums, right?
Yeah,
it's a deck that's been destroyed by the ban list, 2 ban lists in a row, and you're still playing this deck.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
I just don't care. Like
you got second place.
I've played this like Pendulums for since Dimension of Chaos released, and I pretty much just play like every version of Magicians before now this.
Yeah, you've been playing since very old.
And then
more keyboard and all this stuff.
I'm carrying, yeah.
Since you got to Worlds as well in 2 years ago.
I had 3 major event tops with just Pendulum, and
this time you got UK Nationals, WCQ second place. Very, very good. You got the Mind Hacker prize card, which is quite cool as well. And unfortunately, you had a very bad finals, which we sort of want to talk about it, but everyone's going to talk about it in the video.
I made this deck to be consistent, but you wouldn't know it from that
it was very, very unlucky in the finals. Shouts out to the BA player as well. He's done it was a very interesting deck as well. So should we start on the profile so we can show what you played?
I'll just say so.
Oh, you want to shout us anything before you start?
I didn't play 60 cards or a Nightmare Pendulum because I feel like that deck loses more to hand traps, and it also limits what extra decks cards you can play. And pretty much every extra deck card I played was so relevant in winning a game in the whole weekend. I also think I did well because nobody was really prepared for this.
Yeah, no one was ready.
And
for
I
this
only got so good on the Electromite once that I was
only once. Yeah,
and I did not get anti-spelled.
Oh. No anti-spell was flipped on your draw phase.
I think it's because Trickstar, Sky Striker can't play it.
Only Alter guys and a couple of Paleo.
I did not play Alter guys. I think the only decks I could have played against me was ABC and Goki Spiral.
Yeah, in the main, alright? Or side even. Alright, should we go and start on the list? Triple Wisdom Eye, which is of course pretty standard.
It's Wisdom Eye.
It's one of the older ones that you get.
Yeah.
So, and 2 Oath Dragons, that's to make the Norito and to get
it's just mainly one is for one is for recurring scales, and then one is for making your ESO, and that's why it's 2 is good.
Yeah. And one of the best cards, in my opinion.
Easily
pretty good card.
It is the combo star. It is the combo star. So it feels like the other ranks, other level 7 or level 6 you need for. Obviously Nario or
get your Omega play going,
and then it pretty much lets you access your entire extra deck, which is so important.
Even some of the level 7s, and then you can go to the odd eyes combos and and of course triple purple poison as well.
A lot of people are dropping this to 1 or 2.
I see people play at 1. So why you play at 3?
It's because I just wanted to make this deck consistent, and I feel like just putting 3 purple poison is better than playing any different type of engine. It just fits already in the deck.
Gets rid of cards, I guess.
I mean, you could just use it for Electromite, fodder it. And it also makes King Jackal much harder to kill. And it was 3 times in the event where they couldn't run over the King Jackal because this wasn't scaling, and they would just and they would just get destroyed for doing it.
It becomes bigger, and then you go more negates and stuff.
And it's also good for it's better for dealing with back row heavy decks since you just pop cards, and it also creates more OTK potential.
Yeah, to kill their stuff. All right, we saw a really cool play you did with this triple Black Fang in one of the feature matches.
Oh yeah, the one with
it was such a cool play.
Tornado. I knew that I couldn't game him because of borlows, so I made it so that after whatever monster he borlows, I'm just gonna bring back Chronograph with the Tornado.
And then, of course, that was OTK after that.
I like Poison. A lot of people are dropping this to 1 or 2, but I still feel again, it's a level 4. It's an 8 scale. This gets over a borload so easy. It also helps after turn 1, just bring back Dark Spellcasters you use in the graveyard,
which you probably have it at some point. Of course, this is for your odd eyes players. Shanky Magician,
and it's also good because. It also works with Black Fang after turn 1. And it's also good on field because
it negates light ones. It's a pretty random effect. Like Trickstars.
And Mech Knights.
And Mech Knights. Okay, that's pretty good actually. And since its brother's gone, we still play 3 chronographs. Astrographs is gone, but this is the other one.
The Astro Bows are gone. Now it's just the Chrono.
So how much often do you abuse this card's effects?
It's
pretty good.
I don't always Electromite this in scale. My deck is just simply get Electromite and then Pendulum after that. This is just for Naruto and like get Electromite out before the Pendulum Summon. More like just continue on the combo.
Alright, and of course the Garnet specs to make Electromite.
It's Garnet, I mean,
pretty much. You drew. That was in the final game. In the second game, you drew into this as well, didn't you?
Yeah,
it's very unfortunate. You don't want to draw into this in this deck, but it's something you got to run, correct?
Yeah, you have to run it because like there's so many times where it's just chronograph in hand and you don't have a way to pop, and you need to get the Electromite on field.
Alright, so onto the Supreme King bits.
The best monster in the entire
triple Dark Realm.
It's
only common.
Frankly, this deck is going to get.
It's getting upgraded in the new set.
This is the only card that's common.
Is that what you're after in the next set? Yeah, definitely. So triple of this one.
Best. I mean, you just discard it with Pendulum Call. You
Foolish.
Dragon Shrine, and you summon back, and then you just plus for no reason, and then you just keep overlaying with it, and then you just keep having turns. And I also used its skill effect once in that tournament, and it helped me tribute summon Jackal and then run over.
I see. Okay.
In a grind game.
Yeah, and there's the thing it searches also level 7.
And these two and Sign Shield, the level 7s I play for on Ice Vortex.
Yeah, to make it.
And 2, I think it's good for like if you see one hand, you get Search Shield and then make Vortex, or like search twice with Darwin in 2 different turns.
Yep, and the Jackals, the mythical beast bits. Triple Cerberus to Jackal King. A lot of people play the same ratios.
Cerberus is
How good was it?
Cerberus is amazing.
Yeah.
It creates so much OTK potential because Sky Strikers give you a zone, and then you just abuse that. Summon a Cerberus, put 2 scales down, banish one of their monsters, and it becomes huge. And the main problem with Cerberus is that if it gets ashed, it can be really problem if you don't then get out Electromite. And there was only 2 times in that tournament where I had to basically Cerberus without insurance. One time in Swiss it failed because they had Ash, but thankfully one in the top 16 it went through and I won because of it.
So you get the Electromite.
And then Jackal was on like Jackal's like budget Kieran, like if you're like low on cards,
it's pretty much the same as level 6 as well.
Like if you're low on cards and like you're like grinding them through like 2 or 3 verses each, like Jackal is just amazing because like Sky Strikers always have to activate spells, so you're always going to get counters, and you are going to take something down before they take you down.
Yeah, it's going to get a lot because of they have to play their spells. Yeah,
and it's also level 6 for Nerio.
Yeah, if you needed to overlay. Now we can say you played Abyss Actor to nearly win nationals because you play 3 Abyss Actor Current Razor.
A lot of people don't think that 3 Current Razor is like
you play 3
that great in like 40 cards. But I think it's good because again, I want to if Cerberus gets ashed. I mean, I
you still have something.
I have this. It's level 4. I play a lot of different level 4s.
Yeah.
It's not a bad scale considering I only won't be able to punch them in level 7s, and it's just just getting out Electromite before the Pendulum is just
it's what you want.
It's just literally the game like and this card never really breaks. Even if I saw 2, I just summon 1 and then summon the other for Electromite.
Yeah, it's level 4. Yeah. Actually, before I finish this, Triple Ash. So I don't know if you have.
This card is evidently broken because when you play it, you lose. But no, in all seriousness, for the rest of the event, it was really good.
Yeah.
If you see if you see it, you can discard it with like Pendulum Call, and also if it's not useful, you can also if you see like multiple 2 of it, and you can just use 1 for make FA Dawn Dragster.
Yeah, it's a tuner, of course. Yeah, that's all the hand traps that you run. Is that enough?
Yeah,
3 hand traps.
I think 3 hand traps is enough, and I think it's also why I run 40 cards because I'm allowed to play 3 hand traps. Whereas I feel like with Nightmare and like 60 cards, you really can't afford to. And another reason why I play 40 cards is is not to get like lose that draw.
Yeah, because Okay. Also, another question for me. There's Rescue Hamster and like Magical Abductor. You used to play. I know you used to play those cards. Why have you dropped them in the deck?
Magical Abductor was very awkward. If you don't pull off the 3 counters to search, which doesn't really happen a lot of the time because of a lot of the hands, it's just a brick.
So you don't usually get the effects of what you're saying. It's always too much.
And if I'm able to, usually they have a hand trap in the most realistic scenario. Yeah. So it's.
And also, what about Rescue Hamster?
I was thinking about putting it in, but I kind of decided against it because without dogs and like all that, I just think it's kind of pointless.
And that worked.
I feel like it only works with 3 Electromite variants anyway.
Okay. I'm guessing you don't run 3 then.
No.
Okay. So there's. Let's go to the spells. 2 Pendulum Cores, you mentioned that.
I mean, this card can like clash with some cards, but I play 2 because if I see both, I discard the other. It's good for like discarding Dart Worm, of course, and like Ash if it breaks.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
It's just a very good card. I think 2 is like the right number for like 40.
Yeah. 1 Dragon Shrine and 1 Foolish, just I guess.
Just Dart Worm 2, I think is good enough. There was actually a point where I would have Foolished the Sky Striker Magician, so I could revive it with the Black Fan and then make the Vortex, but unfortunately Ash that.
Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so another Ash target, I guess. But decides 2 of that one.
It rarely
to make it 40.
It rarely caused problems when I activate it. I was still able to do. It never really. Even if it banished combo pieces, I was still able to like combo through.
Do it off because you had an extra card, of course. Yeah. So that's the main deck. Shall we go to the extra and see what we play? We mentioned Electromite. So should we start with that?
Yeah.
You said you don't run 3, you run 2, so 2 Electromites.
My deck is only made to like play, usually only summon 1 Electromite per turn.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you have to, I mean, after the second Electromite, I just don't understand how you've not killed them.
Yeah. Unless if you do that crazy combo that you were sort of mentioning.
But I mean, my deck's just not made for that.
It's just a bog standard one, right? So Metaltron, I'm guessing to get another zone with your after you're doing Electromite stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
standard card.
It's just a nice card to have, just because if you set up your board and have this, they have to.
Yeah, it's got another effect. As well, so
you have 5 cards if they kill your negates, so they have to either deal with this or deal your monsters and then let you +1 next turn.
Yep, and a generic Link 2 on the clock take.
This is just mainly for if I can't Electromite Absolute, I have 2 sevens. I could just do that play anyway for Vortex with just underclock, and it also is just to remove monsters in the extra zone if I need to.
Alright, so that's all the Link monsters. You don't have any more here. Let's go to the XCs. We've got Time Star Magician, which is the Searcher.
It's still very good. I mean, just a recovery card.
Yeah. And protects your Pendulums as well. Tornado Dragon combos, I guess.
Yeah, and also,
as we saw in the future match.
And it's also good against Sky Striker since they set a lot.
Alright, Best Dweller, I'm guessing for some
Goki. It won my top 4 game against Goki, single-handedly. And it would have really been nice against BA if I didn't break.
But that would have been a blowout card against BA, but unfortunately couldn't even summon it in that feature match. Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion.
This card just caused so much OTK. It's not like he just don't care. He just run over everything and then just like you just OTK with so little because of this card. And it also has an effect I didn't use but did possibly come with sometimes where you can actually return it to extra deck and then summon 2 face-up Supreme King Dragon and or Supreme Gate monster. So
I see. If you have the...
So you can then go for another rank 4 or Vortex if you have 2 gates.
Alright, so Norito to negate just 1.
But all you need to negate is 1.
You always want to summon this turn 1, and of course the Odd Eyes Vortex bits.
Just
Absolute and the Vortex.
Like probably the most broken combo in this deck, really.
Still being used to this day. Non-targeting removal.
Just a break Nightmare. That's it, really.
That's the out to Nightmares. Omega.
Because banishing 25% chance evenly is pretty good.
You sniped going first. You sniped it evenly with this card.
I was just thinking, what else am I going to make? I'll make, or he used Troll. I'm just going to use Omega so he has only 4 cards to work with. And I hit evenly. I was like,
wow, that was strong. Alright, you mentioned this as well with your Ash combos against Dawn.
It's also good because the Garnet Time Gazer is level 3.
Level 3 and you can go with...
And even though it's out of the 4 like main negators, he's the Draxus was the one I played the least during the event, but it was still very good.
You still summoned it like...
I think it was like 3 times.
Yeah, that's a good enough amount to...
Okay, so and then this
is the OTK.
This was the MVP. Yeah. My top 64, my top 32, 16 and 8 were all...
Involves this card?
Were all Sky Striker invoked Trickstar, right?
Yeah.
And I think I OTK a lot in this event, right? And then for the top 32 and the top 16 of that deck, I let them go first, did my combos, they like one... I baited out Scapegoat with Tornado and the other one set up 3 monsters. And I just blew it away with Clear Wing and then just proceeded to OTK them. Because that deck plays little defense and they really can't do much against a Clear Wing when it gets dropped.
That's a blowout card, and it's one of few decks that can actually.
And it also outs Borload, like
it doesn't even target. So
like honestly, if you play Magician and you're not playing this, just you have to play it in my opinion.
Of course.
And like again, this is why I don't really like Nightmares because I get to play so much toolbox.
Yeah, you got a lot. Yeah, you got a lot of different options.
And like it was just so useful for like each situation. Where I feel like with Nightmares, I would not have been able to pull off a lot of the wins I did that event.
All right, so that's the whole extra deck. You got a lot of options there as well, which is that turns out to be into your one of the causes of your second place of the national. So let's go to the side. More hand traps, I guess.
This was mainly for Assault because Goki is probably this deck's worst matchup because you really can't deal with their extra link and you really can't play hand traps to deal with their board. And it's just the question of if once they settle and you out it, can they like kill you next turn? And most of the time they probably still can. And like just stopping
so many resources.
Just stopping like slowing down, like stopping Assault, and like I did it twice. I failed Assault twice when he was trying to pull it off, and it worked. And even if this card breaks, you use the level 6s and this for take Dragster.
Oh yeah, of course. It's as well, yeah. All right, so I'm guessing
there's a lot of debate between this and Twisters.
Twin Twisters, but you opted in for Cosmic Cycle.
The reason was because I was just doing. I was wanted something for True Draco.
Did you see any True Dracos in the?
No.
But
I think it was good against like third game if I'm going first or second against like Tricksters.
Trickstars, yeah.
The thing is with like Twin Twister is like it hits like more cards against Sky Striker, and you can discard Dartworm, but like you can just set like Cosmic. And like not having to discard, and then like the thing is with Twisters, it's only good if you discard Dartworm. Other than that, I think
if you don't see it,
I think it's just worse if you don't see Dartworm. I think I would just much prefer Cyclone.
Yep. So now going second, even in match 2. Did you resolve this at all in the event?
Yeah, I did. I baited. I did the whole. They think I'm gonna let go first, but I'm gonna make them go first. And they draw evenly as Firmo, and then I'm gonna evenly match their board.
They're gone. All right.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is for these cards.
I did not see it. I did not see it at all. But it was. It would have been good if.
Okay.
Sphere.
You said we mentioned this as outboard, so
yeah. It's just Goki and Spiral because I feel like those two decks. This deck's kind of bane. Just because Nightmares are like hard to deal with.
Yeah. And did you see this at all?
I did not know.
Unfortunately. Okay. This is a weird one.
This was like a lot of this side day was just last minute. And,
okay.
And this was something I just found. I was like, oh, this gets played sometimes. I'll play it.
Yeah. And what did you use this against?
This was just mainly for Ultigeist.
Yeah.
And like,
interesting.
Like, it would have been good against BA, but we can't have nice things and we just break.
Oh yeah, that would have been amazing.
And then because the time rules are such a good idea, we have to play Cowboy.
Side deck Cowboy.
Yeah.
That's I would say that's a bit scummy of you, but
I mean everybody does it.
It makes I don't know, it makes sense. So did that ever come up?
Because I don't believe it is.
It did not come up. Okay. That would have been that would cause an extra salt for your opponent if you did that. Like,
I mean, I don't know. I just think like the new time rules are just a bad idea.
Like going main phase and then we're both same life points, but I can't do damage. But then I started Cowboy into an extra deck, so that's what I'm gonna do. So that's all you need a side deck.
Yeah, the deck works very well.
Yeah, and this is when I saw your deck list when you posted a picture online, I said. It looks like a bog standard deck list with same as last formats, but you took out Astrographs.
A lot of people on the Pendulum group.
I was quite surprised.
A lot of people on the Pendulum group were quite surprised at how generic the deck was.
I'm very surprised as well. It still works out. It just shows that if you play this deck very well, it can still get you far in big tournaments like Nationals. Yeah,
and a lot of people were like thinking that like free Electrum Nightmare spam Pendulum was like. Yeah, it was like the way to go, but honestly, it really is. I feel like there are like drawbacks to that deck, and
like you said earlier with the hand traps, you're more prone to losing.
I also think it's better going second this deck.
So you go second. So if you win the roll, would you go second?
No, I would go first, but it was more like the side game, mind games.
Mind games, yeah. Okay, so
my matchups were like, I mean, my results at Swiss was X11. Which I think was very good.
Yeah, I think you were like 9th or 10th or something.
Yeah,
quite high in the brackets.
And the draw should have been a 1, but time rules, whatever.
Time rules, unfortunately.
What else? I OTK'd a lot going second with this set, like I said, because of I feel like it's because of the extra cards like Clearwing and Rebellion.
Stuff that just randomly just.
I play like more like beta type cards. I did not lose the Sky Striker at all during that event. I only drew.
You won all your matchups against.
I only drew against them once, but that should have been a one. I did not.
Draw, yeah.
I did not lose.
What was your loss against in Swiss X?
Spiral, because spiral things.
Okay. And of course, in the finals, you lost
to BA.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
you didn't lose to Sky Striker. That's
I feel like it's just because they give you a zone, so you could just abuse that with Cerberus.
Yeah.
And then they like a defensive power against this deck.
Yeah. They just get destroyed in a second. And that's it for this. Is that all you want to mention?
I think that's all my notes. Yeah.
Yep. So that's it. Congrats once again, going second for the nationals.
I'm just happy that I was able to
with your pendulums as well.
I'm more happy about topping with this like my second place. But it was just like the extra icing on top that I went all the way.
Yeah, you mentioned in the interview as well. You didn't even expect to get far in the event with pendulums.
I wasn't really even testing that much.
You said last minute changes with the extra deck, with the side deck as well. So
I also want to congratulate my fellow local teammates Scott, Julian, for top 64 and then Bab for top 32.
Yeah, good. Looking forward. About you, Rose, would you still play this deck?
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course. Okay, so we'll see. Everyone will see what you.
I don't think I'm ever going to drop this deck soon ever. I mean, especially when we have cards like Revolution Drawing coming out eventually.
Coming out soon, isn't it? A bunch of.
I have my own plans for that card.
Yeah. Some odd eye stuff as well.
And I'm not really a fan of the game.
And do you think they'll unban stuff like Monkey Board and?
Probably not.
Iris.
Probably not now because
maybe in 5 years.
I just imagine the R&D team just just thinking, what the hell is this final?
Yeah, they didn't expect BA and Pendulums in 2018 to be in the finals.
This is 2016.
Should we unban cards?
Yeah, it's just like it's 2016.
Yeah, it's just like oh wow, it's just ridiculous, dude. Yeah, so well done again. Become a runner-up for this deck. Any final shout-outs to anyone else?
No. Oh yeah, everyone else that was just cheering me on during the event, just saying this, just couldn't believe that I was still doing it with this deck.
Yeah. All right. So that's it for this deck profile.
Thanks.
Cheers again, Finn, and bye bye. See you next time.
Thanks. Yeah.